Well, let's find out more now. We're joined by Assistant Professor of International Relations and Global Politics at the American University of Rome, Cecilia Sottilotta. Really appreciate your time. So the Prime Minister in resigning, what's his motivations? Is this a bit of a gamble?
Well, I would say that at this point, his resignation had become almost inevitable. So after he actually failed to secure a convincing majority, even though he won, as you rightly pointed out, the confidence vote last week, actually going to, turning to Mattarella and actually resign is probably the only option left for him. Nonetheless, this doesn't mean, again, as you said, it doesn't mean necessarily that we're going to have fresh elections. There may still be room for Conte to be able to find more stable allies and carry on, probably, of course, with a reshuffling of the cabinet.
What do you think is the most likely outcome?
Oh, this is a very, very hard question to answer. What I can say is the following. All of the coalition partners, the current ones, have very strong incentives not to go for a new election. And this is because in case of a new election, they are really set to lose big time. And this is especially true for the five-star movement, as well as for Renzi's party, really, Italia Viva, which is set, honestly, to be wiped out of the scene in case of a victory of the right-wing coalition. On the other hand, I would say another interesting thing that's going on right now is that once again, the political equilibria in Italy may depend on what Silvio Berlusconi decides to do. So should he, for instance, decide to support Conte in this attempt at creating a new coalition, well, in this case, the executive led by Conte, Conte's role may still be central in the coming months.
How's this going down with the population? I mean, Italians are no stranger to significant and fairly repetitive political upheaval. But is there really appetite for this in the middle of the pandemic when, you know, so many thousands of people have died from coronavirus in the country?
Absolutely not. I must say the Italian public is really struggling to make sense of what's going on right now. There's really a lot of confusion. People don't quite understand why Renzi decided to trigger this crisis. It was really, he wasn't like other political crises that we witness even in these weeks across Europe, right? When there's perhaps sometimes a scandal or something that happens and then weekends the governing coalition. So the people there's definitely no appetite for this kind of sort of political antics, one may even say. But at the same time, this is what it is. And there's, on the other hand, there's a right-wing coalition that would be actually eager to seize this opportunity and call for new elections.
Thank you very much, Cecilia Sottilotta. Really appreciate your time speaking to us there in Rome.
Thank you.